Okay, that was a video sent from the owner of a Mariner 60 horsepower that appears to be having a lean sneeze. I stopped at the ramp, took a look at it real quick while it was in the lake, pumped the primer bulb, and the sneeze went away. So the first thing we're going to do is put a diaphragm rebuild kit in it, just because we don't know when it was last done, and pumping the primer bulb seemed to make a huge difference. But we're also going to check over the fuel system, and we'll be doing probably a link and sync as well. Okay, so I was getting ready to work on the link and sync and realized that some of these fuel lines on the sides of the carburetor that feed all three carburetors, including the main line from the fuel pump, don't look like they're in the greatest of shape. So we're going to change out some of the zip ties and tighten everything up and check it out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, definitely, like, as soon as you give it a little bit of, I mean, look.
It stays like it, yeah.
Yeah, that should be returning on its own. I think if we take this off and roll out the throttle line altogether, and then see what this does by itself. Yeah, see, this thing's falling back on its own. All the way.
Yeah.
Even if you just... Problem is the draw cable. Or if something's too tight up there or something, but... That slot. I mean, look right here. That's where it's supposed to be.
It's slightly off.
You can't make it go in there. You have to push it forward some.
Right, so
now you're coming off back here.
Right. But we could turn this, like
yeah.
3 turns and...
Which is, I mean, it's about out of adjustment. I mean, we're like at the max. I don't know. I feel like we're going to end up in a situation where it doesn't go to full throttle. We'll find out here in a second. Yeah, I mean, it should have some drag, but not tear it.
But I can put it in gear and...
You could either in gear or just throttle only. I mean, whatever, but yeah, give it all of it. That's everything?
That's bottomed out.
It's not even close. Not even a little bit close. Yeah, that's not. Right. Put it back to neutral.
Did it come all the way back like it should?
Yeah. Real close. I mean, much closer than it was, but not 100%. These are definitely returning where they should be. Trying to think what I can actually change here. Put it. I just need to watch it for a minute. Put it back in.
All the way down?
Yeah. There's no. Okay, put it back to neutral. But I mean, that's the fully closed position right there. So if I adjust anything, if I make the wide open right, the idle's not going to be right. Wait. Give it again. That's not everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's it on my end.
Yeah, I think it's a stretched cable issue is what I think. Cause this, let me break this loose. Leave it right there for me.
All right.
That's definitely all the way, all she got. Yeah, and it's still off that much. That's got to be throttle cable stretch, man.
Just put a hot foot in it and call it a day.
I didn't bring one with me. But I mean, that's bottomed out. I mean, you can look in the butterflies. It doesn't take me to tell you this. That's all the way down. Matched.
Yeah, they're not parallel.
Right, they're not even close.
No.
Really.
I mean, it runs good. I mean,
I'll leave it up to you, but I mean, I just want to just give you the visual here without doing nothing. All right, now all I've adjusted is this, which is the wide open throttle stop, and still that bottoms out before you ever hit this. That's, you know, ultimately because we're out of adjustment here. I mean, that's wide open throttle right there.
that is?
Yeah. I mean, damn close, right?
Yeah, I mean, there was like a
Right.
16th of an inch that we're off.
But at idle, this is where we're at. So in order for this to all stay where it's at idle, this is going to have to change, right? So we want to move this from here to here, which means this has to get adjusted to where this rotates back, which means we're going to loosen this screw out.
Right. But, I mean, do we have... I guess we do have that much movement.
But
right?
see what we're doing with the timing right here? Like this, every time this moves, it's adjusting the timing. Right now, this is your idle timing off of this screw. If I move this forward, once we get to a certain point, it'll come off. Well, it usually would come off of that, but that's your idle timing right there. And then as you go here, that's just giving you the beans. I mean, you're already at max timing once you get to here. As soon as this hits here, you're at max timing. So that's there, which you can see is not wide open throttle. This is the angle of your butterflies right now.
Oh, okay.
Those two flat spots.
Yeah.
And then it's a big difference.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the only way to fix it, because this is adjusted way too far. I mean, I knew that when I was doing it. I just we'll give it a shot and see if it's that easy, but it's not.
I say just leave it and roll with it. I'll freaking take it out tonight and run it up and down the lake. If it still does 34, I really don't give a shit about 6 miles an hour.
But it's not at 47. You're
No.
You're about 1,000 off, almost 1,000 off. 5,500.
Yeah, so we're
About 800.
800 off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. That thing would fucking rip. Probably pull a skier.
definitely a tube. If you want it right, I mean, I'll make it right. At this point, I all but confirmed that I feel like the problem is in the control. So I removed the control, took it apart, found some missing pieces in there that weren't where they were supposed to be, and the decision was ultimately toyed with, and by the end of this video will be confirmed that we will be putting in a hot foot in lieu of using the hand throttle, because it just has too much slop in it and not worth repairing. But me being me, I decided to keep trying because I thought that I could overcome, and failed miserably. So wasted a whole bunch of time. Should have stopped here and not looked back. But there is another video that's already been released that has the installation of the hot foot in this boat, and we get it all squared away and working. So check out that video. It unfortunately did not come without its own set of struggles. On me?
No.
That's at 6 right there. It spins over like a freaking banshee.
Is that good?
I mean, it's better than most. Okay, that's 2 right there. So we'll take it back just a scope. That's almost 4. I'm sure this is going to need adjusted. Yeah, that's 30. That's definitely way too much.
What is that? What is this?
That grounds all the spark plug wires.
Oh, okay.
And actually, when I turn it over, you should see sparks going across there.
That's cool. Is this specifically for boats or for anything?
For anything. That's why it's got 8 on there.
8 what?
8.
Oh, 8.
Ports.
Okay, yeah.
Hold that back in. That's right at 22 right there. But I think we're supposed to take it to 24 actually, because it retards to 22 at 3,000 RPM.
So you said it's not going to go any faster?
No, hopefully it's not slower.
Oh, gee.
Well, I mean, there's really no way to set it without starting the engine 100%. You can get it close.
All right, you need me to pull it forward?
Yeah. You can get it close, but you can't get it 100%. If it just right off the rip just sounds all stupid, just go ahead and kill it. And I'll look at it and figure out what we want to do there. It'll do the same thing if you put it in gear, pull back. I knew it would do that. I just fucking knew it. Can't have nothing fucking. That's why we can't have nice things. That's why I was saying about the spring. That's all the slop. Because when you go one direction with the throttle cable, it pulls all the slop out and then it starts to move it. And then when you put it back, it doesn't have, since it has slop in it, it doesn't push it, it doesn't drive it home.
it's silly. Like one of the dumbest motherfucking things I've ever seen in my life. Whatever. Yeah, you waste a bunch of time fucking trying to adjust everything, and it's all for naught because the throttle cable is just ultimately the fucking problem. At least the throttle cable. I mean, without disconnecting the throttle cable on both sides and seeing if there's slop actually in the cable itself, it's hard to really say that it's one or the other, but it's either the throttle cable or that control. One of them's not happy. Literally how much slop it has. It's like 800 RPM. Well, whatever that is. And that's idle. That's just the slop in the cable. Well, that was the lack of a better way of wording it, that was a waste of an afternoon. Fuck your head. Waste of a day. Just pisses me off that, you know, you got to go through some of the, you know, the scenario there to figure it out. But kind of said that I think the throttle cable's got slack in it, and I still kept fucking with it, thinking that I could overcome, I guess, whatever sloppiness was there. You can't overcome the fucking slop. I mean, slop is slop. From there to at least there.
It's almost a half.
That's more than a half.
You think so?
Fuck yeah, that's like 5/8. Right there. Yeah, I'd say that's exactly 5/8.
Quite a bit.
Yeah. And I mean, it kind of makes me even question, honestly, if it's really the cable. Knowing how the cables are made, I feel like it almost has to be that control. But we don't have a spare control anywhere to just put a control on there to rule that out. Like trying to think of any way to get around it, and I can't come up with anything. Because everything on the engine works fine. You can get full throttle, you can get idle, the timing's good, all that's great. But if you can't make the throttle cable move the right amount, you're just chasing your fucking tail. But I'm kind of leaning on it. It's not really the cable, it's the control, not the cable. I mean, that amount of slop right there is probably equal to what we're seeing back here. But like you said, I mean, are you really going to throw a control at it?
No.
Although I should have arrived at this scenario way earlier and stopped a long time ago, it was decided we're going to put a hot foot in and bypass the throttle control. If you stayed for the whole video, I appreciate it. Make sure you check out the other video of installing the hot foot. I'm out.